The Swiss ski resort of Crans, Montana in the early hours of New Year's Day has left dozens of people presumed dead and around 100 injured, according to authorities. Here is a look at some other nightclub, bar and music venue fires that have led to significant death tolls. March 2025. A fire and ensuing stampede at the crowded Pulse Club in Kokani, North Macedonia, killed 63 people, most of them young revelers, and injured more than 200. It was set off by a pyrotechnic flame that engulfed the roof of the club. April 2024. A blaze at the Masquerade nightclub in Istanbul, Turkey, trapped workers and employees while the venue was closed for renovations, leaving 29 people dead. It was located on the ground and basement floors of a 16-story residential building. October 2023. A fire that started at a nightclub in the southeastern Spanish city of Murcia and spread to two other clubs left 13 people dead. January 2022. A nightclub in Sorong, in Indonesia's West Papua province, burned after two groups attacked each other inside the building. 19 people were killed. January 2022. A blaze at Live's nightclub Yaoba in Yaoundé, the capital of Cameroon, set off explosions that killed 17 people. The government suggested that fireworks set the roof alight and the fire then spread to areas where cooking gas was stored. December 2016. 36 people died in a fire at a warehouse in Oakland, California that had been converted into a residence and event space for artists dubbed the Ghost Ship. The blaze, which broke out during an electronic music and dance party, moved so quickly that victims were trapped on the illegally constructed second floor. October 2015. A blaze that broke out during a rock band's pyrotechnics display at the Collective nightclub in the Romanian capital, Bucharest, killed 64 people and left some 190 injured. January 2013. A fire killed more than 200 people at the Kiss nightclub in the city of Santa Maria in southern Brazil. Investigators said soundproofing foam on the ceiling caught fire and released poisonous gases that quickly killed those attending a university party. December 2009. Some 152 people died when a blaze broke out at the Lame Horse nightclub in Perm, Russia. It started when an indoor fireworks display ignited a plastic ceiling decorated with branches. January 2009. An indoor fireworks display after a New Year's countdown ignited a blaze in the Santika Club in Bangkok, Thailand, killing 67 people and injuring many more. Victims died from burns, smoke inhalation, and from being crushed. September 2008. A fire killed 44 people at the Jammed King of Dancers nightclub in Shenzhen, China, when a stampede broke out after a fireworks show ignited the ceiling. December 2004. In Buenos Aires, Argentina, a fire killed 194 people at the crowded Cro-Magnon Republic Club after a flare ignited ceiling foam. Club owner Omar Chabin was sentenced to 20 years in prison for causing the deadly fire and for bribery. Others received lighter sentences. February 2003. A fire at the Station nightclub in West Warwick, Rhode Island, in the United States, killed 100 people and injured more than 200 others. Fireworks being used by the band set fire to flammable foam inside the club. January 2001. A fire at a cafe in the Dutch town of Volendam where people were celebrating the New Year killed 14 people and injured more than 200. December 2000. A fire that was blamed on a welding accident killed 309 people at a disco in the central Chinese city of Luoyang. October 1998. An arson attack against an overcrowded youth disco in the Swedish city of Göteborg killed 63 people and left around 200 injured. 4 people were later convicted for starting the fire. March 1996. A fire at the Ozone Disco pub in Quezon City, Philippines, killed 162 people. A large proportion of the victims were students partying to mark the end of the academic year.